Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Wrath of the Druids. Hopefully, we don't have another broadcast interruption. I literally just started this video. Well, obviously not literally this particular video, but I tried broadcasting moments ago and immediately had an issue and it had to be started over again. So, yeah, hopefully we don't have more problems there. But anyway, we are currently in Dublin, and I ended up, between the last stream and now, I had... Oh, hold on a second, I gotta mute my thing. I ended up getting all of the trade posts. There was really only one left to conquer, I think. So, that's what I did. I got the last trade post, built it all up, and now there is a mission with Azar that is available, so we're going to go talk to her. So I might as well take this stuff. And, did I ever read this? Hold on. I don't remember if I read this or not. Okay, so, yeah, my informants tell me that Konstantinos is on the move. I fear he plans to come visit you in Dublin. Take care, my friend Hytham. Okay, so, these are the people who apparently are going to be coming for Azar. That's what this mission's going to entail.
Eivor, I'm sorry. I did not notice you.
Azar, is everything all right?
Yes. No, it will be, once that bastard is dead and hanging from my rafters as sausages.
I believe I know who this is about.
Konstantinos has come to Ireland. Yesternight, his ship pulled into the bay.
I will deliver you his head.
Your offer is appreciated, Eivor, but not necessary.
He threatens our trade, does he not? I protect my great interest and provide my partner a service.
Very well. But do not deprive me of my revenge. Bring him back to me alive.
Okay. And if you've noticed, I also am wearing
Many kingdoms desire to trade for our goods.
the Dublin champion armor. Which one is this? A Byzantine? Greek breeches. Alright. Okay, so I only have one more thing. I need 100 delicacies. And then we'll have the very last thing available that's not just silver. Because we can... This is the lame thing, though. 100 texts, and I get 40 silver. Alright, look, another 40 silver. Not exactly
Perhaps
all that
that's
amazing.
enough.
Alright, so let's
Another time.
go deal with Konstantinos.
Konstantinos' ship pulled into Dublin's Bay. I should look for him there.
Ooh. Where's Lambay Abbey? Over there. Alright. His boat is somewhere in here. Alright. Well, if we're gonna look for a boat, I might as well take my own. Oh, I also ended up killing a unique creature, giant black pig.
Let's go.
So that was neat. But again, I didn't do any story stuff, so we're not missing any of that. So we just got to keep our eye out for any random ships like that. I mean,
if you have a friend, one that's truly trusted, and one's good to
I would find it very hard to believe that that would not be them. That has to be them. Of course it is. Right?
often should you speak, trade many gifts.
Yep, sure is.
The white-haired one must be Constantinos. Nassar awaits him.
Alright, man. Can we please turn? Thank you. I wish I could technically make them raid. But unfortunately... Do I have with you? I think you're an asshole. That's my quarrel with you. Whoops. Well, I mean, the good thing is I didn't kill that woman, so... Nothing over here to go. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff for me to grab. Hold on a moment. Well, Konstantinos is over there bleeding. Just gonna steal all of his stuff. God damn it. Can we not run off the platform again? Cool thing is it's not really going to be that long of a hike.
I can't walk.
That's the idea. Your one-time partner is eager to see you.
That thrice-cursed harpy should have been long
Save
dead.
your insults for your reunion.
That's it? Nothing else to say? I thought he'd be bitching and moaning a little bit more than that. Sup, dog? Yeah, I got a feeling Azar's going to do some awful things to you. So, yeah, I hope you regret being a dick. La da da. Do 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 do. Look what I got. I got a body. I got a black screen to stare at. Any day now. Any day. Thank you.
I'd hoped to finish you this time.
You were always careless.
At least I took your eye. And your brother, the sniveling sop. Along with your loud bitch of a screaming mother. Come on, have at it. Let's end this quickly.
Quickly.
Quickly? Oh no, no, my dear Konstantinos. This will last a very long time indeed. Why else have I sharpened so many implements? I will unmake you tenfold for what you've done.
Have fun.
You make a sorry Cyclops. Damn you to hell!
Oh well, dude. Do I have, by any chance, 100 delicacies? Probably not. But we're going to look anyway. I'm 15 shy. Well, if I kind of hang around Dublin for a little bit, I'll end up with what I need. Alright, so... I also killed all of the Druidic Order, so that made this happen where I can get a potion and whatnot that is all awesome. So we will do that next. Okay, but first take a peek. My new armor. It's pretty rad. I even have the helmet, but I'm just not wearing it. The one thing that I needed titanium. So what was it that was not built up all the way? Was it my... Yeah. Okay, so I need 11. So here's a weird thing that was going on too. Was so Dublin champion breaches, awesome, able to boost this whole thing up. But I wanted to put the runes in it and whatnot, right? Well, for some reason, I kept getting a double of them. I don't think they're here anymore because I think the game fixed itself. Oh, no, 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 there it is. Like, look, how weird is that? But it would keep doing that. Like, it won't let me raise it at all. But before, this was like the only thing that was accepting runes. Like, I want to put all the runes from here onto here. Alright, look, it just did it again. Where did... That's so weird. Alright, assassination damage, stealth damage, evasion. I have so many runes. I really should just sell a whole bunch of them. Okay, evasion rune. Do I have a better one? I don't remember. Alright, so now I just need... whatever to boost it up that last little block. So really it's just the natural evasion might drop down a little bit, but that's going to get boosted by that rune, so. And honestly, it'll be a negligible difference, so. Alright, now that we've fooled around long enough. No. Alright, let's just get on with this. I'm not going to stand around forever just waiting for that to build up. That would be stupid. I wish I had a closer... I guess this isn't too far away. I was going to say, I wish I had a closer fast travel point, but... Black Romeo, what's going on, dude? And, yeah, it's a weird bug. I don't know why I didn't, get a notification that you had, made a comment. Or maybe I just looked away from the screen for a moment. Might have been when my alarm was going off. But yeah, it's a very strange bug going on there. Apparently that was happening to a lot of people. There was some kind of a glitch where they were able to double up on like all of their armor sets and then sell them, or not sell them. What the hell were they doing with them? I can't remember. There was some, I don't know. There was some weird trick going on that involved doubling up on their gear. But I'm assuming that bug is probably a holdover from whatever that issue was. No, sorry guys, not going for a ride with you. If I can get into the water, that'd be nice. Thank you. Unfortunately, there's no sturgeon in these waters. So I need one big sturgeon for a sacrificial spot. I forget what they were called. The sacrificial altar. Why did I forget a word that rhymes with my name? I don't know. Okay. There's also lightning bugs. So weird music going on in the background. But apparently there's lightning bugs you can catch out here in Ireland as well, but I have absolutely no idea where to go. That would be something I'm going to have to look up and do some other time, because I'm not exactly prioritizing catching lightning bugs on a live stream. Assfin, we're back. Mission is Amber's son. It's my ex-wife's name.
"'Tis done. Here are your blood-soaked bits of amber.
I felt them die, each by each.
Boil these shards. Make your potion.
I shall. I've been preparing for this since we met.
Very curious as to what this is going to do.
You spoke of great power.
The spear. You'll have it in your hands soon enough. Once you defeat Balor.
You said nothing of this.
Surely you remember Balor. He is heat, drought, a scorching sun come to earth.
I know of no such creature.
Many heroes fell to him, but Woden would not. The lance called Gaebulug pierces his flesh. This is where he is weak. Are you ready to fight him?
Sure. Great, so in other words, my reward is going to be a weapon that I'm not going to use. Because I only use my axe and my bow.
Let me drink.
Drink deeply. You'll remember. Balor is ancient. He is chaos itself. Defeat him, and the spear is yours.
I don't want a spear. But whatever. I'm concluding another mission, so that's fine. Wow, did the YouTube stream just do a real weird hiccup? Alright there, Balor. Are you Finn Balor?
I've waited for you these many centuries, fuel here.
I have come for your power.
Take it then.
Well, you look like a lot of fun.
Blind to believe you can defeat me.
Oh, I'm gonna mess this dude up.
Who haven't fell before me? You will be next. Which eye do you lack?
Okay.
And the wrath of this, I will scorch you to cinders.
Ah, third eye! Note to self, stay out of the way when he does that. Note to self, stay out of the way when he does that too. And that. Stay out of his circle of doom. Alright. Ah! I'm trying to hit his little weak points. Whoops. Piss off. That hurt a lot. Aha! Aha! Ouch. I hate when I end up wasting an adrenaline point. Ah. That took all of my adrenaline away. Ah. Ow. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he goes.
I will enjoy this.
I know I'm not very talkative mid-battle, but... Ow. How about I just smash you in the back? I like that idea too. And dead. Neato. Got a spear that I can just add to my weapon collection. It can sit on a rack in my home, in my longhouse. Womp. Alright, white screen, let's move on now. Okay. I always feel obligated to talk or make noise or whatever whenever we got a black or a white loading screen and there's nothing going on, because it's one of those things from when I was radio DJ at college. It's like you don't want dead air. Like you don't want absolute like silence when you're broadcasting. And I feel the same way when we're doing streams. There we go. Back to Aspen. And where did we just put that thing?
What have I defeated? I must speak to Deirdre.
But first, let me actually look at that weapon. Yes, I could boost it up, I'm sure, and it'd be super powerful, but what I have is already pretty sick. And it's a two-handed weapon. Alright. Neat. Oh, Deirdre. I just beat up Finn Balor. It was weird because he was talking all strange.
I felt you would prevail.
It
Are
was
you drunk?
an unusual contest.
The spear, Gay Bullock, is yours for crushing the children of Danu and defeating Balor. Kira will be pleased the Danu have been quenched.
She fights hard for those she calls true druids.
Keep the spear close, Eivor. I sense a great battle ahead.
Goodbye, Deirdre.
Slán, Eivor. Slán.
Cool. Alright. Well, now that I got no adrenaline and no food, hello, chicken. So now we have to travel to Duro. And where would that be? Right there. Alright. That's convenient. So yeah, this is pretty badass looking armor. Although I really, really like the Valkyrie armor a lot. But this is pretty sick. Also looking forward to what they come up with for the Siege of Paris DLC. What kind of gear and whatnot. And going beyond the Siege of Paris, I want to see what they come up with, because supposedly they want to really build on this game. And they want to take this as, you know, they want to take this into like either Northern Africa or into parts of Asia, maybe into Russia. But it comes down to me that like the only thing I find weird is, are we sticking with like the basic Assassin's Creed story? Because honestly, that hasn't been the case here so far with the Wrath of the Druids. This has been an awesome DLC. Like, it's very cool. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go over and see if I can get my hands on that armor or weapon or whatever it is first. Yeah, so anyway, like as cool as this DLC is, it's not really telling much of a story in terms of the assassins. the closest that it gets to the Assassin's story is just that we've met Azar, and here we are building a trade route, like all these trades, and it's with all these different territories. And Basim is, or Hytham rather, is also connected to Azar. But, you know, it doesn't really tie in whatsoever with the overarching story. Black Romeo says the Assassin's Creed story is over. Ubi stopped caring a long time ago. I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but I definitely think that, like, they changed directions about what the Assassin's story is. Like, I think they still want the, you know, the Assassin's story to matter, but, like, for instance, with here, it's, their priority clearly was to build another, you know, more story content, more DLC, blah, 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 and it's not a... Wait, is this the thing that's locked up that I don't have a key for? Oh, yeah, I need, Oh, I have them all. Well, how about that? But yeah, their priority is definitely different. I think, like I said, I think they still want to tell the story going forward with future games, but it's not the same as, you know, past games where it's like, okay, so here's how the... Let me just get a look at this. Here's how the... it's kind of a goofy looking shield. I don't really care for that. So funny, I got this shield so long ago, and this is like my favorite. It's just totally badass. But yeah, like I just want them to at least find things, you know, like we're moving into the next character that was an assassin, and just, you know, get into that story a little bit more. Like, you know, Eivor isn't really an assassin. Eivor is just connected to the assassins without actually joining the order, at least in the main story here. Now, if as the DLCs move on, if they continue to make the story tell how she ends up become, or he or she, depending on how you play the game, how Eivor actually does join the order, then at least there'd be a tie-in that would make a little more sense. Black Romeo says, isn't Assassin's Creed Infinity supposed to be a live service game? Yeah, I believe it is. So I'm very curious how they're going to handle that. I mean, I love the Assassin's Creed games, so I'll undoubtedly be playing it, but I just want it to be handled well. Everyone freaks out because I'm running. Some of these people need to calm down. I'm here. Black Romeo says GTA Online Assassin's Creed version. If you can handle it right, it would be awesome. Obviously, it'll be on new gen consoles and whatnot, but it could be awesome. Like, but again, it's just got to be handled properly.
What has happened? They have summoned Flawn. I hope he shows soon, if only to end this bickering.
Oh, these assholes.
Huh.
Speak.
Lord, there has been much deliberation these last few days. News of Owen has spread like a mountain fire.
The people are frightened. We are unsettled, to say the least. A trusted abbot unveiled as a pagan conspirator.
The Druids have permeated the church at the highest level. There's no telling how far down it goes.
Something must be done. We must rid them of this land. Begin an inquisition.
How dare you speak like this? Owen acted alone.
He belonged to a sect. There are others like him. Do you deny it?
I do not deny it. But then you will speak only of the children of Danu.
A weed that grew from Druid roots. If we allow it to thrive, how can we ever be certain this will not happen again?
Flom, I do not like what these men are implying. Do not entertain this.
You would presume to tell your king what to do. You, who share those Druid roots. You even know this sect by name. Perhaps, like Owen, there is more to you than meets the eye.
Bastard!
Enough! Speak to her like that again, and rats will sup on you. Alive.
Apologies, my king. Poetess. I do not mean to cast suspicion, only to draw a very real comparison. We do not know from where the next threat will come, and we cannot simply hope that it will not come. We must put aside our differences and come together as Christians if we wish to preserve an Ireland under God.
Flann, if you do this...
I know well where you stand, Kira. Are there any others who wish to speak?
I will. This gathering shows us something very clear. That there is solidarity in this cause. If we do nothing, the weeds will continue to sprout, leading to unrest across the kingdoms. But if we act, begin an inquisition, it will lead to unity this land has sorely lacked.
These are my people, Siegfried!
And there are those within who threaten the very fabric of this land. Can you really stand there and defend them?
There's plenty of people that aren't pagans that are also causing problems.
What is being proposed is a bold strategy, the consequences of which cannot be properly weighed just now. You must allow time to reflect, Lord.
Every moment we waste weakens our position. Lord, we kings are all in agreement. There is but one move to make.
We will launch an inquisition. Every druid will face a choice. Reform or exile. The future of Ireland is a wholly Christian one.
Well, that's not good. Especially considering we're not Christian.
Where did Kira go?
Set off for her house, just down that road. Looked mighty upset.
Yeah, because she was.
Kira's not of sound mind. I need to settle her down.
Yeah, like here they all are wanting to have an inquisition and go after the Druids. But in the meantime, like, what about all of these bandit groups out there? What about all these other little, you know, these other assholes? Black Norman says, now, if this game was a true RPG, we'd get to choose which side we'd want to join. Yeah, but this isn't, this isn't really, it has RPG elements. But I mean, that's like, no matter what you say, it's like you get choices of dialogue, but you don't really get choices as to how the story is going to play out. That's where I think like having the online game would that would help, just because like you could form your own groups and you can actually be good or evil and whatnot. But again, if it's not handled properly, if the game isn't built well, You're gonna have a Fallout 76 situation where it's an absolute freaking mess.
Kira,
Get out! Leave me be!
what is this? What are you doing?
Flann, the spineless fool. What was he thinking?
He saw an opportunity to unite the kingdoms. He seized it. It is what any king would do.
Do not defend him.
I am not, but consider what would happen if he ignored these allied kings. You're right to be upset. But you know Flann best. This was not a decision he made lightly. Let us go back and talk with him. If anyone can convince him to reconsider, it's you.
Oh, I will. Whether he wants to or not.
What?
I am sorry, Eivor. I cannot let them erase us.
Oh, thanks for poisoning me.
Eivor. Can you hear me? Eivor! Are you alright?
Did you see Kira?
I expected her here. Eivor?
I'm tripping balls, Flann. Black Roman says, "I know that. I mean, in spite of what we said there, they still do the Inquisition. That's fine, but we get to join whichever side we want."
What is that?
Oh, believe me, I wish they did that too.
It must be. I do not know what she's trying to do, but she's angry.
This is my fault. I must
Yeah,
speak with her.
it is
It may
your
be
fault.
too late for that. She said she would not let you erase the Druids.
But what means would she use?
The Leah Fall. I think she'll try to use it to stop you.
A stone?
It's an ancient part of her lineage. There may be more to it than myths and legends.
I knew my decision would upset her. I was certain she could find a way to understand me.
It was no simple decision. By choosing one, you betray the other. Choices that weigh heavily require ample time to reflect, if you are to find the best outcome.
I acted rashly. I listened to frightened men, Eivor. Men whose loyalty I hungered for.
Clear your head, Lord. We're nearly there.
So I think one thing in regards to not really being able to choose a side, and regardless of what we say, you know, the outcome still is going to be whatever it's going to be. The way that the game is, like, we aren't really the ones making decisions. We're just, like, looking through, basically, like, in the Animus, we're technically living the life. We're viewing the life. So I understand, like, not really being able to pick sides within the story. But I agree, like, it would have been a lot cooler if you could. Also, there's no urgency to go a little bit faster than this, Flann. And I like how that soldier is just like on his horse, just casually going on down the path, even though there's, like, you know, this beam of light at the top of the mountain, you know, glowing into the sky. The guy's not freaking out or nothing, just like, whatever, I'm on patrol. Like Roman says, and why give us the option to speak? If what we say doesn't matter, then don't give us the option. Yeah, I mean, again, there's a lot of games that do the same type of thing, and I always roll my eyes with that, but
Leave now.
Kira!
You want to rid the world of us? I'll rid it of you.
okay, explain this, please.
Where is she? Oh dear.
The sword, Flann. Stay close to me.
Eivor, what do we do?
Fight!
These are my men!
It's them or you! Now fight!
Get back!
They will not listen. Kira's taken the reason somehow. Defend yourself!
You're dead. I hate pikemen.
I cannot let you off this path.
You would stand in my way? I thought you of all people would understand.
I do. This is too far.
Listen to us, Kira. There can be peace between us.
Yes, another lie.
Really? I can't block anything you just did? Fine. Oh, I just chopped up the open air, apparently.
Keep your guard up.
Kira? Where are you? Kira!
Flom?
Our race is stakes. How about the king's blood on your hands?
Eivor!
Can we block anything? Jesus Christ.
This is not a force you can control, Kira. It will consume you.
So be it!
God's will be done!
I'm gonna shoot you in the kneecap. Ow! Alright, I'll stop fucking around.
It's enough, Kira. Surrender now.
Nothing but a ruthless raider. Hollow inside. You speak of honor. Where is yours?
You know.
With Gareth, his son, another pawn in this endless war.
He is my blood.
Ah, yes. And you will throw away all reason to defend what you are sworn to. I am no
Cool
different.
swords.
My people will live to see tomorrow. If it means I have to kill you today.
Alright, real quick, let me pause this. I do have to make a comment here. I really don't like how this went just 180 degrees like that. Like, she instantaneously turns, quote unquote, like turns evil. I mean, she's not really evil. She's just obsessed with, you know, her position here. But the fact that we went from, well, at one point we were having some romance, but to all of a sudden she's just supercharged. I mean, we already knew that she had like this great power within her. Okay, so we already knew that that existed. So we're clearly stepping out of the realms of reality or realism with this crazy power stuff going on, although there's a lot of crazy, unrealistic stuff that happens within this series. But my big issue, like I said, is that it went from 0 to 100. You know, like all of a sudden she turns on us and she wants to kill us and blah blah blah. And it's like there was no real talk about it. So I'm really hoping that this explains something, that the power consumed her or whatever, because otherwise this story beat makes no sense for her to be this enraged this quickly at us. Like, just it's too drastic of a change in tone. Like, it just doesn't work smoothly. Oh, you suck. Oh, you're gonna be like one of those freaking sisters that I had to kill.
You should have stayed out of bed.
Yep, exact same power as one of those. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Wow, cutscene.
You are unrelenting!
Well, you're trying to kill us.
Pardon over many victories. Do not make me add another.
Do as you must. As will I.
Land. Ouch. At least that one hit her.
Have you not had enough?
I buried them badly. Now stop, Kira, before it's too
I
late.
will die for what would trouble us.
Yeah.
I did a thing called I fucked you up. Damn.
I told you I would never see the Druids into darkness. Why pretend to be my ally?
I pretended nothing. I thought. I hoped you could be better. Better than Owen.
Don't compare me to that demon!
No. Look around you. You set in motion what the children of Danu hoped you could. You became the vessel for their plot.
Yeah.
Always have been. After Mother died, I became the last. The last who could awaken the Leafal. Never did I think I would use this gift so foolishly.
What now?
It ends. Owen, the children of Danu, they only exist in pursuit of the stone's power, and I am the key to unleashing it. You must kill me. Kill me, Eivor. If
Just like
I
that,
die, Tara's power dies with me, and there will be nothing left to lead my people astray. The old ways will return. Let me do this. Let me save them. Please.
Do I kill her? Yep.
This is a sacrifice that would honor your gods. I will make it swift.
Thank you.
Prepare yourself.
Because obviously, if even if I said I can't kill you, it's going to happen anyway.
No!
It is what you wanted, Flawn. The Leafall can never again be used for harm. She did not die for nothing.
I will make damn sure of that.
You know, that's like chopping at an atom bomb. That's probably not a great idea.
Kira, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But at least this way, our girlfriend back home will never know. She'll never know about our little indiscretion out here in Ireland. Gortnaw. This is probably not how to pronounce it.
How are you feeling?
Bruised, battered. But I'll live. Though it'll take some time to reclaim my pride.
Took a lot not to kill you.
If you wanted to, that was your chance. I suppose at the end of all this, it's safe to call you a friend.
Yeah, you
See
think?
to it that Sigfrid's reign is long, and you shall never know me as your enemy. Have you met with the other kings? I take it that is why you have come.
I have. The Inquisition is buried. High King is a leader to all who share in his land. You helped me see that. My only regret is not having understood it sooner.
Work to secure a future for all. Hero would be pleased with this outcome.
I know there is much that awaits you in England, Eivor. But you can set your boots in Ireland anytime you please.
Farewell, Flawn. Until we meet again.
What do you think my father would make of all this?
Barith wanted to ensure the Dublin he left you could stand upright on its own two legs. And while he could not see it through, he would be proud you did.
I will never forget what you did for my family.
Our family, Sigfrid. Keep well, and may your father's Hugr be with you always. It shall with me.
Cool. It's a cool little closer there. All right, well that's the end of that deal. So really, the only things that are left to do are just all the little minor quest type stuff, not even quest stuff. Like they're just discovering little things. What is this? Release the firefly. Yeah, I don't have any Irish fireflies. Oh, I'm not gonna fast travel. That would just be more of an annoyance. Staring at black screen. Alright, so as I travel back into the main town of London. Dublin. So yeah, my only real big complaint about the DLC is just how that ending happened. Just the sudden, complete tonal change and how Kiara suddenly becomes a big bad guy without any hints. Like, there was no build up to it. Just all of a sudden she's, you know, she's gone crazy and, you know, oversaturated with power. Now we got to deal with it, and I just don't like how sudden that was. It was not. It wasn't built properly, in my opinion. But that aside, this was a cool DLC. I enjoyed it. I had fun. And, you know, the bottom line is that's what is supposed to... It's a game. It's supposed to be fun, so it worked for me. I want to collect the last little bits. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, wrong side. There's still people whispering and telling secrets behind my back. Alright, let's collect. Alright. Let's just get this last thing that I think costs 100 delicacies. I think there's one, maybe two things left. I thought it was just one. Because that'll give me the Byzantine, however you say it. Byzantine. You give me the cloak. Not that I'm going to wear it, I just want to have it. Just want to own it. There are people whispering in the background.
Ah, a visit from my good friend.
Azar, what of Constantinos?
Hogs feed on his bits.
Are you at peace?
At peace, no. But the world is a better place. Thanks to your efforts, the jewels and ivory from Port Ollie now grace our stocks. Is there anything you cannot do?
Nope.
The list is long.
I find that difficult to believe. New contracts, new riches.
Not really new anything. It's the same stuff as before. Alright, that's it. That's everything. I'm not going to sit here and collect 40 silver apiece from
Very
that.
well.
Oops. Ah, God damn it.
Enough for today?
Yes.
Farewell, Eivor.
Goodbye. Alright, well, that'll do it. Like I said, there's only a couple little things to do that are left in the game that I haven't accomplished. Like whatever the hell this is. Is this what I need a sturgeon for? Yeah, I need 5. I need 5 big sturgeon? Ugh. I don't even think you can find them anywhere in Ireland. I think they're all only to be found back in England, so I'd have to do all of that elsewhere. So yeah, so there's like treasure chests and stuff like that that I can find. There's 1 or 2 artifacts or events. It's probably going to be, I'll probably discover another thing of standing stones, which is lame. Black Romeo says, glad you enjoyed it. I don't think I'll be getting this DLC. I think it really depends on how much you're into the Assassin's Creed games, as to whether it's like worth getting spending the money on. Or no, it's free. I didn't spend any money on it. I have the season pass, so that's why it didn't cost me anything. But yeah, if you enjoy the Assassin's Creed games, like there's plenty to do, and I think that's the main reason why it's worth playing. Just gives you a lot of the similar stuff that you did in the main vanilla version of it. But if this isn't one of like your favorite games, or if you're looking for anything that's like really groundbreaking or changing the dynamics of the game, yeah, you're not going to get that out of this DLC. It's just a new landscape with a new coat of paint on the same types of missions that you've already done. Yeah, I loved Valhalla. I like the vanilla game. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I'm also a mark for the Assassin's Creed games, so I might be a little biased. There's still a lot that I wish was a little bit different. Like I said, I wish there was a little more tie-in to the Assassins. It got a little weird at points, but nothing that ruined it for me. Black Romeo says, I stopped caring about the story since Origins. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of where the story changed a great deal. And I don't need like super deep, crazy, intricate story. What did I say? It was going to be Standing Stones. I freaking knew it. I hate Standing Stones. But like for instance, I wouldn't need a long story involving like the Inu or anything like that with new characters in these games. Like, I wouldn't need to see how does Eivor exactly tie in. It has to be like really, it's got to tie into all the like Altair and Ezio and all the previous characters. Like, I don't need any of that. Like, none of that. I just want an interesting story revolving around anyone who's a part of the Assassins, part of the lineage. I just wish there was a little more direct tie-in with Eivor and how Eivor is directly linked to the Assassins. Because right now, so far, and this is obviously spoiler territory, but anybody who's been watching my streams have already had it spoiled. But Hytham and Basim, or Basim, however you say his name, those are your only links to the Assassins. And it's not Eivor, it's them. And even though, like, they give you the Assassin's Blade and teach you some of their tricks, Eivor so far isn't really connected to them at all. Like, we're not learning their ways, we're not studying with Hytham, we're not going on any quests related to the Assassins. So right now, Eivor is not connected to the story, and I just wish that if this is going to tie in, that there was a little more connection where, okay, Eivor did become a member of, the Assassins in a way, just a little, just maybe they'll get to that, because they eventually find her body in New England, so, maybe the plan is they will tie that together. That's all. I just wish there was a little more tie-in. But so for future games, I hope that they make sure, like, okay, this person's also part of the Assassins. And, they're carrying on the path and the legend of the Assassins and their I love how the Raven pecks at us. But just their battle with the God damn it, my brain is not working. What you call it? Their enemies, which I can't remember the name of for some reason. But anyway, like, they have this centuries long feud that leads into the future. I want more characters to, go along with how that rivalry and that feud and that war between them, how it continued and how those characters tie in to make a difference, But, alright, but anyway, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to try to do these standing stones, or I'll probably give up in frustration after a couple of tries. And, but in the meantime, I'm going to eat, and then I'm just going to hang out. But, I will be streaming this weekend. I don't know. Templars, thank you, Black Romeo. I don't know why that fell out of my brain. Like it just whooped, gone. Yeah, the Templars. Appreciate that. So yeah, I know Albert has been begging me to play Batman. I don't know if I'm gonna. Or since Origin, the Order of the Ancients. Yeah, Templar was 100% the word that I couldn't remember. But same people. But yeah, so I know that like Albert keeps asking me to play Batman, but I have Wasteland 3. I've got the Steel Town DLC to do, and that's probably going to be my next thing. And then we'll see from there. I still actually, there's a couple other games I got stuff that I never finished. So Batman. What was the name of the? What was the name of the newest? The part of the Arkham series. Was it just Arkham Knight? I think that's. But it's yeah. There's a bunch of like story, like DLC and. Yeah, I played them all. I love them all. And actually, like, so when Albert, who's usually on here, like, that's when he first started watching me, I think, because I was playing the Arkham Knight. Yeah, that's it. And he keeps asking me to play because I got all of these DLCs, like all of these extra little missions and stuff, and I just haven't gotten around to them. So I'll dive into it at some point. I swear, but because it's an older game, I'm not as like hyped to jump back at it yet. But I do want to do Wasteland because I loved Wasteland. That game was fun as shit. So I'll do that Steel Town DLC, and there's some new elements to the game. And we'll go from there. So anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Black Romeo, always good to have you popping in. I hope everybody's enjoying the game as much as I have, or at least enjoying it enough to find it entertaining. I hope everybody out there is staying safe and healthy, and that you're all remaining smart and not being scared in these crazy times that we're living in. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button, and do all that YouTube stuff. And until the next time, as always, peace.